Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I restored this photo here. It's from the subreddit restoration, so people just submit photos and then if you have free time you can restore it and send it to them. I find it really meditative and really good practice, so I like to work on them, and I never really record my screen when I do it, so I thought this would be a good chance to show you how I do it. So obviously you always want to have a background copy, so make a copy of it and work from there. Then I use the cloning tool and the healing tool to work in really small sections. You know, it's important when you're working on these things to work in really small sections, but to also regularly zoom out so that you know what you're looking at. It's a lot easier to edit when you understand what it is you're editing. Later on in this video, you'll see that I'm editing the background, and it's kind of a mess. It took me a really long time to figure out that one of the objects behind him was a plant. So just, you know, when you know what you're editing, it's easier to edit. So make sure that you are, you know, taking a step back every once in a while. So what I'll usually do is clean up the small bits the best that I can, so that when I have a larger area to clone or stamp out, I have a clean slate to work from. So work on the small lines first, and then you have a clean slate to grab from. Now you'll also notice that there is quite a lot of discoloration in this photo as well. Some brown splotches all over his pant legs and just kind of, you know, all around the photo. I'll get into how to color correct that and fix it later on in the video. This video is super sped up. This is a total of about 3 hours of work, and a majority of it honestly is cloning and healing. So, you know, I'm not going to talk throughout this whole video, but I will stop and point out certain things when I start to do something new. So just sit back and enjoy, and if you have any questions, just let me know.
Yo, yeah. Nah, 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 yeah. Long time. Yeah. I feel the sun, feel the sun, feel the sun. Drop me heavy in the water. I wanna run, but you keep me at the altar. I feel a fire in my soul, turn my highs into lows when she call up. Yeah. I hear a gun, hear a gun, hear a gun. Please don't shoot me, that's a horror. Yeah. Tell me what I say, follow what I do. Fuck your petty raves, girl, it's time to hit the blues. Pardon if I may, option yes I do. Sorry if I'm brave, you're so used to being improved. Bought a license just to kill, swear this license is for real. Feeling lonely in your cell, girl, I might just pay your bill. Got your homie in a well, fill it up, girl, I won't tell. Testimonies up for sale, made the highest bidder fail. Yeah, 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 I feel the sun, feel the sun, feel the sun. Drop me heavy in the water. I wanna run, but you keep me at the altar. I feel a fire in my soul, turn my highs into lows when she call up. Yeah. I hear a gun, hear a gun, hear a gun. Please don't shoot me, that's a horror. Yeah, yeah. I take the time with you, let me do the crime with you. While in my mind with you, even if I'm horrified. I take the fall with you, baby, let me ball with you. I share my all with you, even if it's fortified. I take the time with you, let me do the crime with you. While in my mind with you, even if I'm horrified. I take the fall with you, baby, let me ball with you. I share my all with you, even if it's fortified. I take the time with you, let me do the crime with you. While in my mind with you, even if I'm horrified. I take the fall with you, baby, let me ball with you. I share my all with you, even if it's fortified. I take the time with you, let me do the crime with you. While in my mind with you, even if I'm horrified. I take the fall with you, baby, let me ball with you. I share my all with you, even if it's fortified. Yeah, yeah. Nah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm back.
in great danger.
Well, they're not getting my map.
Okay, I wanted to slow this next section down quite a lot so you can see how I do dodging and burning. The first thing I do is create a copy of my background copy. So I just drag that down, create a copy of it. Then I go up to my curves layer or adjustment, and then you click that little hand there, and you're gonna find a dark area on the photo. And once you find kind of the optimal spot, you're gonna click it and drag it down, not too far, but just enough. And then click Command I, or whatever the equivalent is for Windows, to inverse it and rename it Burn. Then you're going to go back to your curves layer, click the hand again, select a lighter area, and once you find the right spot, go ahead and drag it upward. And then you're going to do Command I again to inverse and rename it Dodge. I usually take the two and put them in a folder so that I can kind of see my progress by clicking the little I next to it. And then rename it Dodge and Burn so you know what it is. So then you can click your burn layer and then with a black paintbrush go through and start burning whatever needs to be burned. Dodging I usually do on the face and to highlight any areas. And yeah, that's how I do dodging and burning. I hope that makes sense. And then once I'm done, I just merge it down because I'm a trash person who doesn't save their original work.